Welcome back to Hoi4, Kaiserreich as Democratic Japan. Right, let's see. What was the world situation like? So the syndicalist bloc has mostly fallen. You've got the combined syndicates of America, but dealing with them, it's going to be too much of a long-term investment. We decided that we're basically just going to be dealing with the Russian Republic. The background music reminds me of the Caucasus, like general shape, like the Bastion music, or... Oh, Tomas. The Bastion music is just so unique. I love it. So yeah, so we've got a very tough situation here with the Russians. I have not, Grey. I've not seen that game. Central America to Portugal. No. You, stop it, Thomas. Central America belongs to whoever the fuck it belongs to right now. Radical Socialist in the Third International is gonna go to, I don't know, fucking the Entente or some shit. Are you talking about Millennials Monopoly? Is that a thing? The shape of the background image I meant. Oh! Oh, you mean, this? Yeah, this is just a world, like a randomly generated world from Dwarf Fortress. I believe I generated that world in Dwarf Fortress once and just took a screenshot and used it for like a bunch of background art. My bad. My voice is gone. Sorry, I muted. Yeah, so I was on the wrong save apparently, because I was like, why do we have an active frontline going here? That was what we had last time we played, and also we have Australia. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I forgot the mic. The song is Dance Your Troubles Away. Yeah, but mic is fixed now. Don't worry about it. Let's see. So, Yeah, we were just gonna wait until the Russians, I guess, expend a bunch of manpower on us. They have a lot, but and they're gonna keep gaining a lot from mobilization. Actually, no, we're not gonna wait. We're gonna attack. We're gonna need to find out where they are weak. So we're gonna need. So I was gonna think, like I was thinking of waiting for the nukes, but I'm thinking instead, we're going to try to push again for territory so that we can set up a radar like this. Of course, fucking they don't have the radar tech, so we can't expand it any further than that. Transfer claims fucking oh my god, they claim everything. We need to take territory that isn't claimed by Transamur or Mongolia so that we can build radars so we can get more intel about the enemy troops. There goes Central America. Cavalry is not a bad idea. So who should take Central America? I think the West Indies Federation be strong. Or he's gotta wait a bit. And turn. And no, Tomas, I'm not gonna give it to Portugal. Big West Indies. Yeah, these guys are suffering attrition. I'm not gonna move any troops up there. Really no need. The only place we aren't suffering attrition is with these guys. But, yeah, activating the plan, no dice. It's not a good plan. Trying to think, like, is there really anything other than, I guess, nukes and radar we can do here? I fucking hate you. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, dude. When I play Portugal, we're gonna rule Iberia and then establish a bunch of African colonies. And also, like, reconquer Brazil, I guess. Depending on, like, what the focus trees are like for Portugal, of course. Yeah, these guys are cavalry, right? Yeah, they are. But, like, they're completely ineffectual in their current state or in their current position. Honestly, I don't know what to do in terms of attacking. Germany finally released France. Yes, they did. French Kingdom. Yeah, I don't know what to do in terms of, like, assaults and stuff. We could, once again, wait for this stuff, or this stuff. But that's just a lot of waiting, and I'm not a big fan of that. We've already taken Australia. What else is there for us to, like, take that isn't just memes? And we could take Tibet, but that's just another, like, long and arduous war. China, yes, but that's also a long and arduous war. Angad Romania, okay. So the Belgrade Pact is now at war with the Reichspakt. Yes, I was. Oh my god, and then I muted, or reverse muted to fucking burp. I am an idiot. Sorry, I'm eating, and I'm like constantly muting the mic so you don't have to listen to me eat. And it gets messy. Are there any ministers other than that one that gives us a decryption? Yeah, the Greenland thing is just... what the fuck? Like, why though? Oh my god, we have so many ministers. Local resources, local manpower, daily political power, that's good. They put whatever his name is, who they usually put on the throne, Francois III. Let's see, can we get more than 0.5 decryption? I doubt it. Yeah, we can't. Nuclear reactor construction speed might be good. But yeah, we need decryption at the moment. That's decryption. That's what we need. Please. Please, I must know. I must know how many troops the enemy has. Canadian Commonwealth declared war on the West Indies Union. So... Canada is going to fight Mexico, Central America, and what used to be the West Indies Union. That's interesting. Yeah, I agree, Dave. The traditional tricolor. Why you oopsin', Bobbit? What's up? I feel like my chat is like really, really out of date. Or should have given it to Portugal. Wow. I was talking about it last time. I was like, you know, imagine if the West Indies, like the rebellion, syndicalist rebellion thing takes over. I wonder what happens. Guess we now know. I'd just get the fuck out of this front line, please. Alright, when do we finish this? Because this might be what we need. So 1945, 1st of November, 1945. And then we have to wait for the nukes to actually be made. What's going on with Britain? Let's see. Well, I mean, Eddie is starting reconstruction, I suppose. He's not on this path yet. Which is interesting. But that's probably not going to be until like the 1950s, I think. Oh, the plan, I think, is going to be to do strategic nukes. Oh, sorry, tactical nukes. Yeah, we're going to drop them on troop emplacements where we're seeing a breakthrough possibly happening in order to further weaken the enemy. And then, yeah, basically just use nukes as normal bombs, essentially. You know, how MacArthur would have wanted it. I definitely agree that they should be more risky, but I feel like the way the nukes work at the moment is kind of a good compromise. It's a very powerful weapon that sadly doesn't invoke the amount of terror, or in the amount of like immediate terror, at least in the first nukes, as I think it should, but making it too powerful would also make it ahistorical, because nukes generally weren't that good. The nukes of World War II were, in terms of the actual damage they did, were much less damaging, or much less devastating than traditional strategic bombing. That I agree with. They should have some sort of some sort of effect on war support. I agree with that. Let's see. Yeah, they just keep trying to assault here to no avail. We can actually see some of the troops now here. They've got 4. So I'm guessing they've got roughly 3 divisions across the entire line. And that's problematic because that's kind of more than we have in terms of what's actually going to fight. We have more hogging the resources, of course, or the infrastructure, but we don't have more that's actually willing to fight with us. You see, if we activate this, our allies here aren't necessarily going to come to our aid. Let's see, I'll probably have to do something stupid like... Manage subjects. Where do you request expeditionary forces again? Request forces. Goddamn, I can't ask for Fengshan's forces because they're disloyal, I suppose. They're the ones with the most forces. Let's see, so now starts the long and hard process of yeeting every unit that isn't part of our armies off the border. What are you guys talking about in chat right now? I'm hearing a lot of God, no, please no. I'm not gonna read what Gray said, because I don't want to invite that sort of evil into my life, I think. Hello, Fredda, what's your opinion about Norway joining the EU? I don't know, what we have right now works. It's a Japanese movie in which the main protagonist becomes a superhero whenever he wears used girls' panties on his face. You can't see my facial expression right now, but it is an expression of disappointment. Iron God Romania capitulated, who would have thought? So let's try to get rid of as many of these troops from our border, because they're just taking up all of our supplies. Put them somewhere where we, you know, won't be straining the supplies as much. Well said, Maxos. Yeah, Boring Artichoke. Chat just suddenly, when I was like busy relocating troops and whatnot, became very, very colorful. Oh shit, yeah. We've got a butterfly effect thing because of Japan going democratic and not being nuked by the Americans, and just generally everything happening in Japan. Anime might never exist. Though, when did manga become a thing? Sure, there was post-war, right? But probably like based or rooted in pre-war traditions. Because if you don't have manga, you don't actually have serialized shows in the way that you have now in modern day. So you wouldn't have Netflix. You wouldn't have... Oh yeah, you wouldn't just have like television series the way we do. Anime finds a way. Yeah, Godzilla will not exist either. Well, I mean, the nukes do exist, though. But Godzilla will come out of like fucking Mongolia or Russia or some shit. Be like Vladzilla or some shit. I hold this, and now let's assign even more troops on that border, because we're moving a lot of them away. The fucking... Is that the Philippines there, with like 1,000,000 troops as well? God damn it. And we can't request their forces, so the Philippines are just gonna like... park an army on our borders there. Somewhat annoying. Modern manga is fairly recent, late 19th century apparently. That's still pre-war though. Democratic Japan's called the Empire of Japan. My man, it is a democracy with an emperor. It's a constitutional democracy. Have you heard of the Kingdom of Norway, you know? Or the United Kingdom? Bredzilla. I mean, Bobbit would be the one to answer that question. Yeah, exactly, Gray. So now we need to wait until this army gets into position on this border here, and they're going to assist in this push, which is going to cut off a whole lot of troops, ideally, which is then going to basically stop this whole silly situation where we just can't push at all. Oh yeah, you definitely need to have some sort of like British equivalent of Godzilla. Like Shaun the Sheep, but like the size of a skyscraper. I actually don't know where Shaun the Sheep is from, I just assumed he's British. Yeah, fucking Shaun the Sheep kaiju. Dave, that sounds like just the way, or that sounds like Gray's worldview. Get into position, damn you. We've spent like fucking 40 minutes dicking around, waiting for everything to like set up. Well, I'm wondering, what are some like really silly and fun like one-off streams I could do? Because I want to play like games, or not necessarily one-off, but like games that are like fun and silly that don't necessarily require people to like have a lot of prior knowledge of the game as well. Or like prior investment in the game, because like Dwarf Fortress, The Long Dark, and Hearthstone 4 all draw different crowds. But they're all like generally sort of slow and deliberate games. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm reading chat and laughing at Dave's utter exasperation with Gray's bullshit. Play Minecraft. I mean, Minecraft is fun. I'll play Minecraft sometime, yeah. Oh my fucking god, that's... Oh my god. That's why we're not making any progress. They have fucking 11 or 12 divisions there. 8 there. Probably just as many on the rest of the line. How the hell are we gonna, like, have a breakthrough in that? Let's see, let's reassign a couple more divisions to that army. Indochina army probably doesn't need to be here. Bye all, okay, see ya Dave. Great, I hope you didn't scare him off. Does the potential stream have to be a single-player game? Not at all. Actually, I kind of wanted to play Escape from Tarkov, because it's a very spooky game where you can just get completely wrecked by other players. Kind of like, I mean, it's kind of comparable to a Battle Royale, but it's like Stalker, but on steroids, where you go into a map and you try to loot the map, then try to get out of the map, and then you keep the loot you get, but if you die on the map, you lose everything you've brought with you, basically. Yeah, now we're playing the waiting game, basically. Yeah, like, Escape from Tarkov sounds like a fun stream game. Just hoping my computer can run it while streaming. Like an Escape from Tarkov that it wasn't focused on multiplayer like that. Well, that's Stalker, basically. And there's a Stalker 2 coming in, like, 2078, I think. So look forward to that. Right around when Mount & Blade Warband releases. Or sorry, Mount & Blade Bannerlord. Yeah, I know, but like, when is its real release gonna be? Because like, I remember when they said, oh, I mean, we think it's gonna release sometime early 2017. Like, how long is this gonna be in, or is it gonna be in early access? Because like, games are often in early access for like 3 to 4 years, or like, oh sorry, 3 to 5 years. Same time DayZ is finished. Didn't DayZ technically release, even though it's, you know, not good? Wait, let's do something silly. Actually, so hold on. Do this. Balanced. And then when they start attacking, support from every direction possible. There we go. We're not necessarily winning by a large margin, but we are making progress. I think we're gonna need even more troops, though. Yeah, this is not ideal terrain to make breakthroughs in. Look at all those troops they've got. Think we still have time for Dwarf Fortress? Probably. I kind of want something to actually happen in this episode. If not... Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. This is a complete and utter standstill. Like a complete and utter stalemate. Nobody's getting anywhere. Heartland 4 does not have any mechanic for white peace. But let's have a look at the casualties. $1.35 million, 1.57 million, and no land has been exchanged in like 3 years. Does this not read like the ideal situation for a white peace? I don't think we're gonna see Trans-Amurian Russia in this playthrough. Yeah, dude, diplomacy update, we need that. Yeah, doesn't this seem like the natural borders would basically... Yeah, I'm thinking sort of along those lines, boring arch joke. Like, Trans-Amur would keep this. I think we would have to make some concessions in the peace treaty. We'd have to surrender some of the occupied territory around the Mongolian border here. While Russia gets to keep most of their stuff. Except for stuff taken and given to the Trans-Amur Republic. That's cheating, Mohammed. I'm not going to do that. Or, like, annexing them by console commands. So what's the console command to... how do we do this? We need to... How do you actually white peace and keep what you have? I don't know if there's supposed... oh, actually, we can probably white peace and then see how that goes. And then take territory with the state transfer tool. Let's see. It can bug and glitch out some stuff, apparently. That's a problem. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. What's the, No, I'm not gonna fight the entire war, because annexing Russia is gonna take, like, it's gonna take until 1957, I think. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to wait until we've researched bombs. By that I mean nuclear bombs. We're going to drop a nuclear bomb. We're going to try to make it as close to an important population center as possible. after that, we're going to drop another one, I think. And then we're going to leave the game as a stalemate between Russia and Japan. Ottoman Empire strong. Yeah, dude, I'm also actually dying for the China update. Can you reach Omsk with bombers? Where's Omsk, actually? That's Orsk. That's not Omsk. Or are you thinking of Orsk? Yekaterinburg is probably a, and Chelyabinsk, those are probably good places to bomb. South and in Siberia. I see Tomsk. Tanutuva. Isn't Tanutuva like here? I think Tanutuva is like in this region. I passed over Omsk. Fuck it all. Where was it? Oh, yeah, I literally just zoomed in on it. I can reach Omsk, but I think if I can reach Yekaterinburg, that would be better. I think I can reach Omsk. Have a look. Strat Bomber 2, do we have Strat Bomber 3? I've researched it. God, this interface needs work. It really, really needs work. Let's see, Strat Bombers. Almost got a governor, which is why I think it's important. Gotcha. Yekaterinburg, though, is like... That's historic, isn't it? So this can reach... the Trans-Urals. So it can reach Omsk. Which means we can nuke it. Let's hold them so that the Russians don't deploy air superiority stuff over there. Yekaterinburg is where Nicholas II was shot, I believe. Well, was he shot in this this timeline? I call it Yekaterinburg because that's how I'm used to seeing it, not Ekaterinburg. I got no clue how to actually pronounce it though. Drop a nuke on Norway. Mohammed, I would never. State transfer fuel sort of obscures this. Total production speed 0.8% a day. 25%. So the first nuke will be done in 92 days. Yeah, I actually don't know what happened to the Tsar in the revolution. I mean, you got Kerensky, right? So the Tsar, I'm assuming the Tsar got killed, like in whenever he got killed, I actually don't know. And then the Whites, I assume, won with the German intervention and established the Republic under Kerensky, right? Yeah, the Tsar, I'm guessing, is dead, but you have, what's his name? The other guy who can become the Tsar, who's like in exile or something. Right? Who can, like, recall from exile using, is it, Kirill? Invite the legitimate Tsar. Doesn't say what his name is, but I think it's Kirill. Might be wrong. Still executed, maybe in a different place. Thank you, okay. Tsar Kirill, yeah. Sure, yeah. Let's see, Commonwealth of Canada, they've got Bread Basket of the Empire. Which is where? Down this way. So past Return of the King, loyal to Britain, they chose. Bread Basket of the Empire. Multi-population, supply, consumption, food from Canada, okay, cool. Social welfare. They haven't done Canadian nobility's fate yet. Drop a nuke on Riyadh. Or Riyadh, or however you pronounce it, I'm not sure. Can I check? Yeah, never mind, I've already read that. I'm not gonna drop a nuke on the Arabs. We probably will be able to see it by the time we get 2 nukes on the Russians. Because I want 2 nukes on the Russians for the story, I guess. For the meme. So hopefully they actually go down that path. Yucatec Nation can no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of British forces. Where the fuck is Yucatec? I'm guessing that's down here somewhere, or... Oh, speaking of like multiplayer or whatever games, browser games and stuff, have you guys played Diplomacy before? Because that is a game I really want to try to play with Discord at some point. It's kind of a board game, but you can play it over the internet using a browser. The idea is it's basically World War I. And the game itself is really simple, but it's not the game itself that's like the point. It's everything that happens around the game. Like, oh, I never played it, but I desperately want to. Dude, it's a lot of fun. I played it with a bunch of friends. I did win. But basically the idea is you lie and cheat and make alliances and have, like, I guess, like, backroom political dealings and stuff, and try to win the First World War. And the way it works over the internet is that everyone plans out their moves, and then every day at the same time, the move gets executed. So you have 24 hours to like plan and talk about things, and then the move gets executed. So you like plan, you figure out like what you're gonna do, and you say, okay, I'm gonna move it to this tile, you're gonna move it to this tile, and sometimes you don't move into the tile you agreed to. Instead, you attack while he moves his troops out of their way, and you make a deal with someone else. It's a lot of fun. It's a very simple game, but just so well designed. No. Well, but it doesn't take 24 hours to take a turn. But the way we do it over the browser is that you set it up that way because people can't play all together for a long time. So basically you set it up so that people can send messages over the course of 24 hours. The turn itself takes like 2 minutes. Like you just make your moves, and then over the course of those 24 hours, oh my god, I can't speak. Over the course of those 24 hours, you sort of talk about what you're going to be doing with other players in private. And nobody knows who's betraying who, basically. But the idea is that you have a... Yeah, it would be a running thing on Discord, basically. So you have like a set time where the turn ticks over to the next turn. Just so that everyone has time to actually do their stuff. Because everyone is on like different time zones and stuff, so... It's really cool. I think I played as... yeah, I was Austria... Or I was the Austro-Hungarian Empire in our game. And I won. I won with the aid of, I think... I allied with Germany. And Russia. No, sorry, I allied with the United Kingdom and Russia, I think. And won the war. Yeah, I think we should play it. It's free and you just use a browser. You like sign up to a website and play it. Okay, so we have one nuke. We're gonna wait until the second nuke. We're gonna drop it and then we win the war, basically. Yeah, it creates that that tension and that like idea that you don't know how your plan is gonna shake out. It's like nothing else, really. And of course, the social dynamic is really, really important. What the fuck? Excuse me? National populist, two Sicilies, became the Italian Empire under Ferdinando III. I think. National populists in the Entente, the Italian Republic is justifying war against them, which is going to bring the Entente and the Danubian Federation into war against each other. Thomas, you can actually play it on mobile or PC. You just need a browser. Mohammed, I mean, we can play it pretty much anywhere, anytime. I want to like let people learn about the game before we start playing. So like I'll announce it in Discord and then we'll wait a bit. Dude, there's no research for us to do. Just fucking... Who cares, dude? We've won. Our campaign is over. Wait, I've seen this one. It's a classic. Also, we've got the Isonzo, I think. So we can have some shenanigans over there. It's called Diplomacy. Don't know, oh, that's a Po River? Fucking hell, where's the Isonzo then? This isn't the Isonzo. Then the Isonzo isn't modeled, because that's not the Isonzo. The Isonzo is in this region, right? Surely this is not the Sonso. One of these is the Po, one of these is the Sonso, I think. Otherwise, they aren't modeling the Sonso, which is kind of sad. It's in South Tyrol. What the fuck? I might be confused by the borders at the moment, but from when I saw like maps, I thought the Sonso went somewhere around this region. I might be wrong, of course. Okay, allow me to real quick just check when I need to be at school tomorrow. Or rather, uni or whatever you want to call it. Let's see, we are doing... I think it's, let's see, Introduction to Historical Research. Fredda, what's your view on that weird mustache man that failed at art? Never heard of him. Don't know who you're talking about. No clue. Let's see. Schedule and... Oh shit, I don't have school until like... Oh my fucking god, I've got school from 4 to 8 to 6. Oh no, wait, this was the one that wasn't actually happening. I don't think I have school tomorrow. But I've got a quiz on Friday, so I won't be streaming on Friday, but let me double check. Oh yeah, the first lecture is on the 29th, and that is not tomorrow, so we're good. No lecture tomorrow, so I can go late. The guy that looks like Charlie Chaplin. You mean Charlie Chaplin? Charlie Chaplin is not Austrian. That is one goofy looking tank. I'm gonna use the washroom real quick while we wait for the nukes. Afterwards, I'm gonna say... So... We can play Dwarf Fortress. First, though, before we do that... Actually, we could... Okay, so we can play Dwarf Fortress, but then I might just play that. But I also want to try something else for a little bit, but only for a short while. So, like, do half a segment or, like, half an hour or whatever of that, and then do Dwarf Fortress. We'll figure it out. But basically, I'm gonna experiment a little bit. Be right back. Also, no BRB screen, because apparently it's fucked up at the moment, so be right back. Charlie Chaplin was not a big fan of socialism. I don't know, I actually don't know if he was. But actually, like, the fucking thing about, like, Hitler being a socialist, that is a meme. A stupid meme, because he was not. National Socialism was not socialism. Not something that needs to be said, or should need to be said, but... Just wanna clear it out, or clear it up. Let's see. Yeah, wait for the nukes, look at Canada, and move on. I agree. Canadian nobility's fate. Bobbit, you got your wish. Okay, we've got the 2 nukes. So you don't need them assigned, you just need them in range. But you do need air superiority, so I may as well assign them. Okay, so first Omsk. Huh. Have they not? You motherfucker. Don't have enough heavy fighters, do I? I do not. Okay, first of all, Novo Nikolaevsk. Let's have a look at the Hayabusa, what the range is. Not good at all. Oh my god. We're just gonna have to take what we can get. We just need to nuke wherever. So, oh, oops. I haven't seen a massive change in Canada. Edward is still the leader, apparently. Gasp, John Diefenbacher. Robert Mannion, Arthur Megan, William G. Adams, and Gordon Graydon. Yeah, what the fuck we're gonna do about these nukes then? Since we don't have the heavy fighters and we don't have the range. I don't want to wait until the next, or until we get heavy fighters. It's gonna take a long time. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cheat heavily because we are basically doing this specifically for the memes. Oops, not my intent. And Norway does not have nobility, no. Okay, so now we can nuke any province, which means we can nuke Omsk. There we go. Atomic bombing of Omsk. For the first and hopefully last time in history, a nuclear bomb has been detonated in Omsk as part of international warfare. The unprecedented destruction stands as a testament to the devastating power of this new weapon, which is feared not only for what it can do to its targets, but what implications it has for the one who deploys it and for humanity itself. The world holds its breath, waiting for what will come next. Will this force Russian Republic, or the Russian Republic, to surrender to avoid further terror, or will it only strengthen the resolve to strike back against those who would resort to such measures? Of course, I imagine they're not even close to resigning, or giving up. So how about we just nuke Chelyabinsk, even though we're not even in range? Or sorry, Yekaterinburg. So we nuked Omsk and Yekaterinburg for posterity. One shed destroyed. So that was our show of force. Similarly to how America nuked Japan twice to show that they had the nukes, or the capability, this was our show of force, and this would, I imagine, lead to some sort of stalemate white peace, where the current borders were kept, with some concessions in terms of Trans-Amur and Eastern Siberia. And that is about it. I want to put a cap in this Hearthstone 4 playthrough because it's been a long time. We've played it for a long time. Only a couple of streams, like 6 streams or so, but you play way longer during the streams than you do in terms of episodes for series. And also, we sort of finished all of our goals. Like, look at this core prosperity sphere here. It's pretty good. We didn't get all of China, which I kind of wanted, but can't have everything. I like it. Alright, well, we saved. Let's have a last, final pan over the world. This war never ended. Philip La Follette. 0 manpower. Combined Syndicates America. Basically 0 manpower. 1947, the American Civil War still going. That is insane. Otherwise, the world is at relative peace, with possible war breaking out between the Italian Republic and the Italian Empire, which will bring the Entente and the Donau-Adriabund into another war. Mexican Empire, who is in charge? It is Maria Josefa Sofia. Of Habsburgo Iturbide, or what I can't pronounce that. Otherwise, you've got the usual suspects. Alright, well, I'm going to exit Hearthstone 4, and also I'm going to say Dwarf Fortress is going to be the start of the next stream, because I don't think I have the energy to do like a full hour plus of Dwarf Fortress, like hour, 2 hours. So instead, we're going to do